Namaste and welcome, friend. My name is Christine. Thank you for choosing to be here. If you are listening to this in the depths of winter here in the Northern Hemisphere, this is a perfect opportunity to take a sacred pause, to turn within and to lean into the healing powers of deep rest. But know that this practice is designed to be deeply grounding and rejuvenating at any time through the simple yet potent medicine of presence in the physical body. The body is wise. It is a divine fellow traveler that is born with us as our precious lifelong companion. The advantages of mindfulness of the body are many. It is an interpreter and a signaler that acts as guardian, revealing what cannot be seen by eyes alone. It allows us to sense beneath the surface of what is visible. It is the holy temple and sacred chalice through which the spirit and soul are protected and contained. It is the rocket launcher of our greatest gift, our power to feel it all in rawness and realness, to fully feel our existence. It is the keeper of the memories of our ancestors, of the stories of our humanity, pictures and feelings lodged into our very cells. This holy body is the vehicle through which we become the living prayers of our ancestors, healing what is still left unhealed, liberating what is still left bound, and becoming fully embodied beings who bless themselves and bless the spaces around them. So, dear embodied souls, let us remember the sacredness of the body as we begin our journey. Let the body be rightfully reclaimed as a joyous and radiant being here to protect, guide, and support us on our sojourn of the soul. Now, could you take the next few moments to set your sacred space and to begin settling into the sanctuary of your Yoga Nidra nest? Get as comfortable as possible and ensure that the body feels supported, warm, and cozy, with the intention to leave the body still and undisturbed for the duration of the practice. You may choose to use some pillows or blankets to support behind the head and behind the knees, as well as draping a blanket over the body for warmth, and even covering the eyes to allow the eyes to bathe in darkness. And then when you're ready, just resting the weight of your head back into the support of your pillow. Perhaps taking a couple of slow, deep breaths in through the nose and long, relaxed breaths out through the mouth as you settle. Let your attention turn inward as you arrive fully in your body. Fully in this moment, slowly shifting from the world of thinking to the world of sensing and feeling. Thoughts beginning to quiet down. Any lingering grip to thoughts of the past, thoughts of the future, loosening and fading into the background. Fully present here now. Feel your eyelids get heavy, eyes sinking down and back, and releasing the muscles in the forehead, relaxing the jaw and the muscle of the tongue. Feel the tension of your day melting away now. Feel with each exhalation, tension and worries melting down into the earth beneath you. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere else to be in this moment. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. Stable, unconditionally able to support the weight of your body. Could you welcome a sense of being held here? Know that the earth can hold you and all that you are carrying. It is safe to let go, and it is time to rest. Imagine your whole body settling into rest. Imagine your whole body surrendering to rest. Visualize your whole body resting deeply. Permission to rest deeply. The practice begins now. Be aware of the space your body is occupying. Begin to notice all of the sounds around you. Both ears open, receptive, listening. Notice the sounds closest to you. Notice sounds just outside the space you're in. Notice sounds from off in the distance. Just let all the sounds be there. Notice the parts of your body that are touching the floor. Feel your heels and the floor, calves and the floor, backs of your thighs and the floor, buttocks and the floor. Parts of your spine and the floor, shoulder blades and the floor, back of your head and the floor, Feel as if the body could sink an inch deeper into the earth beneath you. Might you give your intuitive heart permission to guide you as you journey onward and inward? Begin resting attention at your heart center. Enter the sanctuary here in the little red church of your heart. Listen. Listen. Start sensing for the gems shimmering here, eager for your attention and for your participation as you begin calling forth your sankalpa. A sankalpa is a heartfelt vow or longing for this lifetime or for this particular moment. It is a sacred promise to yourself. State your resolve in a positive I am affirmation. And just give yourself time and practice for your deepest sankalpas to be seen when the time is ripe. You may already be working with your own, and you also may choose to try one of the following. I am connected to the core of me. Or, I am protected, guided, and supported by my wise body companion. Or, I am open and receptive to the inner cues and signals that my body communicates. Or, I am grateful for my body. I take care of my body, and my body takes care of me. Silently repeat your sankalpa now 3 times. Now just let it go. Trust the process and enjoy the journey. We will begin a rotation of consciousness. Let awareness saturate each part in the body, moving from point to point as I name it. My voice is your anchor. Intend to remain awake and aware, but know you may go in and out of states of conscious awareness of my voice. Trust this body is wise. It knows exactly what it needs. You can welcome your experience exactly as it unfolds. The benefits of Yoga Nidra will be received in the organic dance between the different states of consciousness. Could you bring all of your attention to the crown of your head? Presence resting at the crown of the head. Back of the head. Base of the skull. Awareness cascading down the back of the neck, the cervical spine. Sensing the upper back and shoulder blades. The mid-back. Lower back. sensing the back of the pelvis, buttocks, the back of the thighs, the back of the knees, calves, ankles, heels. Feel the entire backside of the body. Heavy, resting down into the support of the earth beneath your back. Whole back body resting. Rest awareness at the soles of the feet. Notice sensation in the soles of both feet. The top of the feet, the front of the lower legs, the shins, top of the kneecaps, front of the thighs, the hip points, and the pubic bone. Awareness soaking up into the low belly, navel center, heart center, center of the throat. Feel the breath in the back of the throat, the lower jaw, bottom lip, upper lip, the tip of the tongue all the way to the root of the tongue, both cheeks, temples, eyebrows, the center of the brow, bridge of the nose, and the nostril flares, tip of the nose, and the breath inside both nostrils. Follow the breath back to the center of the brow. Awareness soaking across the forehead and into the whole scalp, crown of the head, and feel the entire front side of the body, whole front body resting. Rest awareness at the throat center. Right shoulder. Awareness cascading down the upper arm, down the elbow, down your forearm, and into the right wrist. Palm of the hand, tip of the right hand thumb, tip of the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. The tips of all 5 fingers simultaneously. And sensing the space between the fingers. Attention soaking up into the right wrist, elbow, shoulder, whole right arm and hand resting. the throat center, left shoulder, awareness cascading down the upper arm to the left elbow, down your forearm, and into the left wrist, palm of the hand, tip of the left hand thumb, tip of the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. The tips of all 5 fingers simultaneously, and sensing the space between the fingers. Attention soaking up into the left wrist, elbow, shoulder, whole left arm and hand resting. Throat center, heart center, navel center, pelvic center, center of the right hip, knee, ankle, tip of the right big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, fourth toe, little toe, back to the ankle, knee, deep in the right hip, whole right leg and foot resting, pelvic center, the center of the left hip, knee, ankle, tip of the left big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, fourth toe, little toe, back to the ankle, knee, deep in the left hip, whole left leg and foot resting, feel the entire back side of the body. Feel the entire front side of the body. The right side of the body. The left side of the body. the crown of the head, the soles of the feet, feel the whole body now, whole body resting. Whole body radiant. Whole body healing with your caring and loving presence. Whole body. Sense out into the space around your body. The space in front of you, the space behind you, to the right, to the left, above, and below. Now, come back to the breath. Notice the rhythm of the breath. Notice the sensation of the breath. Notice the quality of the breath. Begin to explore a full body variation of psychic or mental nadi shodhana, the alternate breathing technique. Rest awareness at the soles of the feet. As you inhale, feel presence riding on the breath, coming in through the soles of your feet, soaking up both legs, all the way up to the crown of your head. As you exhale, feel presence and breath flow back down toward the soles of the feet. Inhale again, following awareness up to the crown of the head. As you exhale, feel presence cascading down the left side of your body, down the left leg, and out through the left sole of your foot. Inhale up the left hemisphere of the body to the crown of the head. Pause at the top of the inhale and switch sides. Exhaling down the right side of the body, down the right leg, and out through the right sole of the foot. Inhale, back up right side to crown of the head. Pause and switch sides. Exhale back down left side and out through the sole of the foot. Inhaling from sole of foot to crown. Pausing at the top and switching sides. Exhaling back down and out through the sole of the foot. Continue on your own for the next few moments. The next time you breathe out of the left sole, shift awareness to both soles of the feet and inhale up both hemispheres of the body to the crown of the head. And then release. Awareness resting now at the crown of the head. Feel awareness descend to the mind's eye center, the clearing between the brows and deep into the brain. Begin to explore dualities. Notice the entire back side of the body. Sense heaviness, a sinking sensation, as if the body were made of lead. Notice now the entire front side of the body. Sense lightness, like the body could levitate and float upward. Now come back to the feeling of heaviness. Now come back to the feeling of lightness. Begin to welcome these dual sensations simultaneously within your field of awareness. And just notice what it's like to hold both together. Now, recall a time when you felt truly yourself, at home in your skin, trusting in yourself, free and happy. Notice how the body and mind respond to this memory. Now recall a time when you felt the opposite of feeling truly yourself. Perhaps that was a sense of imposter syndrome or a feeling of not being able to believe in and trust in oneself, or even a feeling of resentment toward oneself. Whatever you consider the opposite of the feeling of being truly yourself, recall a memory of this feeling. And notice how the body and mind respond to this memory, to this sensation. Now come back to the feeling of being truly oneself, feeling true to yourself. And then go back to the feeling of being the opposite of yourself, feeling the opposite of being truly yourself. Now see if you can welcome these opposite feelings to be held in your awareness and experience simultaneously. Really feeling true to yourself, and then feeling the opposite of that simultaneously. And just notice how the body and mind respond. And now just let that go, releasing any attachment to memories, sensations, and the stories surrounding them that may have arisen. Let awareness rest at the third eye center, the clearing between the brows, the seat of wisdom and of your inherent imagination and intuition, your inner sight and your inner knowing. Could you see a black screen in your mind's eye as you allow mental impressions to arise, as you begin a rapid visualization? A perfectly calm lake, a cave in a mountainside, sand falling through your fingers, roots of a tree reaching down far and wide through the earth, the scent of pine trees in the air, oak leaves on the forest floor glittering with ice crystals, rays of gentle sunlight peering through the treetops, warm steam rising from a hot cup of tea. The soothing aroma of lavender. A regal black wolf in the snow. Bare prints in the snow. Seeing the ocean for the first time. Whales singing in the ocean. A shooting star gliding across the sky. Black, expansive space. Endless black space. Resting fully present here, now. A sense of deep, deep rest in your body. A sense of deep, deep rest in your mind. A sense of deep, deep rest in your whole being, unchanging, restful, whole. Resting ever so deeply now in a state of integration with the moment and with yourself. As you are resting, could you bring your awareness back to your heart center in the little red church of your heart? And from the depths of the subconscious mind, recall your sankalpa, perhaps calling back one of the following. I am connected to the core of me. Or I am protected, guided, and supported by my wise body companion. Or I am open and receptive to the inner cues and signals that my body communicates. Or I am grateful for my body. I take care of my body, and my body takes care of me. Silently repeat your sankalpa 3 times. Let your sankalpa resonate through the core of your being and ripple out into the space around you and into the farthest reaches of the universe. As within, so without. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. As you begin transitioning from that still, quiet, watchful space, let your attention come back to the breath. Sensing the breath at the tip of the nostrils. Take a slow, deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs. And a long, relaxed exhale out through the mouth. And let's take one more. In your mind's eye, see your body resting on the ground. Notice the space your body is occupying. Feel awareness rising as you begin sensing your environment, noticing the air as it gently caresses your face, noticing the layers of sounds around you. When you feel ready, begin to wiggle the toes and fingers, slowly welcoming yourself back, taking your sweet time. And notice the quality of your experience. How quiet the mind is, how calm the breath is, how the nervous system feels, how the body feels. The practice is complete. There's no hurry, no rush. Give yourself plenty of time to return to normal waking brainwave state, as it is natural to feel a bit out of it after one of these practices. When you feel ready, roll to your favorite side in the fetal position and rest here a few moments longer. When you are ready, sit up, feeling rejuvenated and renewed once again. I want to thank you again for choosing to be here and for choosing to take this valuable time just for you. Might you take a moment to really appreciate your body? Thank your body, a radiant being in its own right, for being your vessel through this life. Ever now and only you know the voice of your vessel. May you listen deeply to this wise and guiding companion. Remember and trust in the body, this body that is woven together with all other bodies into one body of life. May you be blessed as you awaken to the magic and miracle of your own body. Bowing to you, dear soul, so much love and thanks again.